Hey guys, what's up? This is Honors Film. Back at it again. It's me, Lucas, hosting this time with our boys Noah
What's up?
and Quinn.
Hey,
So guys,
yeah,
much like other small countries, we've been liberated by the CIA taking out Alec.
Yeah, thank God. We're finally
the
fucking
Clintons got him
free
this
of his
time,
ass.
or he joined them. You never know.
Yeah, so we're assuming that do you think the Singers people took him, the Clintons, or just like a CIA hit squad took him out
Ooh.
clean?
I like to think like everyone was involved. It was just like a big like gang bang of everyone just trying to fuck him over.
It was like it's like in those TV shows where they bring like government agencies together and they think it's like a new show. Like, oh,
Yeah.
we're gonna bring the CIA and FBI together. Like it was
Mhm.
that. It was like a super team.
It was it was a crossover episode.
All these government agencies like, okay, we gotta select one civilian to harass. And,
Yeah, the CIA, the FBI,
we know who it's gonna be. Homeland, ICE,
the Clintons.
the Clintons, the
Yeah,
Epsteins.
Alec got deported because he turned out to be
Like
part of
got
ISIS.
deported.
They like hunted
Yeah.
him down in Canada. They went like outside of their jurisdiction in a wet work operation. Took him out.
Alec got deported from the U.S. while being in Canada.
So he's just out in like he's out in the Pacific Ocean somewhere, just drifting.
He's just in the void. They took him out of our reality.
He's in a maximum
He's-
security lockup.
Yeah.
He's gonna come back and like tell that tale like that guy does from Jaws, where he's like, "Yep, it only took 4 days for them to eat half of us."
Yeah.
Him and all the other ones being taken out by the Clintons.
No,
Yeah.
but for real, Alex just doing some gay shit.
He's got a school going on.
Yeah.
He's a big school guy. He likes books.
Yeah, who reads? This
Yeah,
is a
exactly.
podcast about movies.
Well,
We
there's a
don't
reason why we did
read
Watchmen
only.
and not Read Men.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, I actually read Watchmen.
It's a reason this isn't called Honors Book Club.
Yeah.
But now we can do the podcast we want to do. So with
Yeah.
that, our first movie that we have picked as a group is White Men Can't Jump. Which, spoiler, they can. Like,
They can, in fact, jump. That was the big twist.
yeah.
Kind of like a Shyamalan sort of twist.
Facts don't care about your feelings. White man can in fact jump.
It only took him losing his entire net worth several times
Yeah.
to have him finally learn how to jump.
It only
Which is
took
what?
him
What is it?
to be
Three?
embarrassed.
Lost all of his money
Yeah,
three
three ti-
times.
He lost all his money 3 times.
Okay, so just a little bit of background. We're doing White Men Can't Jump, 1992 comedy, starring Wesley Snipes and our boy Woody Harrelson.
Why is it our boy
This-
Woody Harrelson? I like Wesley
I
Snipes
mean-
more than Woody Harrelson.
Whoa, why do you like Woody Harrelson?
No, I like Woody Harrelson.
You like
I just
Wesley
like
Snipes
Wesley
more
Snipes
than
a lot.
wh-
In this
why?
movie, I really like Wesley Snipes. He was
Why?
so
big,
fucking
big,
funny.
big Blade fan.
No, I just liked him in this movie, like a lot.
No, I wasn't a very big fan of Leslie Snipes or Woody Harrelson's liberal use of the N-word in this movie.
Woody Harrelson didn't even get to say the N-word, did he?
He said like
I think
he said like the
He said like a quasi.
yeah,
like,
he
type
said like
word.
one of the more like out of date quote unquote versions. Like the
Like,
ones that like
that's
the,
like a
the
racial
edgy
slur our
kid that doesn't
grandparents
want to
would
get in
use.
trouble says.
Yeah. It's kind of similar to The Color in Spanish.
Yeah.
Little for all of our bookworms reading out there, our 10 viewers with a minute.
For all of our literate people out there.
Yeah.
For all the literate people out there.
Hey, did you guys know
The
Wesley
two
Snipes was in
literate people
Expendables
listening.
3? I didn't know that.
I haven't seen Expendables 1 or 2.
Dude, okay, so maybe Expendables is my next one. Can I
Wait,
change it?
what about Expendables?
3, Wesley Snipes is in it.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, so maybe that might be my next film that I
What
choose.
like even is the deal with like the Expendables? Is that like that
It's
shit,
literally
like, the
just-
A-Team?
What is it? It was like, I don't even know when it started, but it was like
It's that one where the guy
2008
goes
to
around with the entourage.
2016 or whatever. It's kind of
Yeah.
like a lack of action movies. Like all the old action stars are getting old.
Uh-huh.
So they put them in a movie and they're like, oh, see, we're not getting old. We're still pretty cool.
Oh,
It was
okay. So it's like
yeah.
those like dumbass movies, like those Red movies. You know which ones I'm talking about?
No.
It's like where like the old people can still do cool stuff. Okay. Like Bruce Willis is in it.
Yes, yes.
Morgan
Oh, okay.
Freeman's in it.
Yeah, now I know what you're talking about. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Kind
Morgan
of,
Freeman,
except
rest in
more
peace.
focus on like they're old. And
I
then
think
like a
Red
young guy,
focuses on
a
them
young guy
being old,
joined him
too.
in like the second one because I watched the first two and I might have pirated the third one, but
Why are there like so many like movies about like old people still being able to do cool stuff? Like
I
there's
don't know.
Red,
It's kind of like
there's The Expendables, there's that one movie like going out of style, like going out in style or whatever.
dude. There's a
It's
lot.
like-
I'm sure The Irishman and there's another movie starring old people that's gonna come out soon, like De Niro and like those guys.
Oh, that one, Glass.
Oh wait, Glass.
Glass?
Well, I mean, like,
I mean, they're
by
older,
this point,
but I don't know.
they're all old.
I don't
like,
think that's like.
That's
we're,
not like.
thinking of, like
I'm thinking of like
them
movies
being
specifically.
old is like the plot.
part of
it's
it,
like
a
it
part
feeds
of it.
into yeah. Like Glass doesn't feed into it.
them being old is just kind of
That's just kind of how it
in
is.
Glass.
It's not like Expendables. It's like a big part of it. Like, oh, we're old. Like a guy's like, why don't you upgrade your gear? And the guy's like, because we don't want our gear to fail. Like that's a cool thing. Like that's a cool like
Why
boomer
don't
thing.
you upgrade your gear? Because they don't build it like they used
Exactly.
to.
Yeah.
It's like that's like
It's
the
like a
boomer
very
thing. Is
boomer
like
thing.
no. Like we don't like new shit. Like get that out of here. Okay. So
Fighting
anyway,
against innovation always works out.
boomers. It's a cool strategy when you really think about it.
Yeah.
But anyway, this movie is about like Woody Harrelson being a con man and trying to hustle money on the street because he's white and he's playing in like Southern California, like Los Angeles area, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he just came from the East
Yeah,
Coast.
yeah. So he's like a new face or whatever. But they're like, oh, this guy's white, he can't play. So that's
He's trying to make money to support his girlfriend in her stupid fucking scheme to get on Jeopardy.
Okay, we'll save the scheme. That's a part of my theory.
Oh my god.
But so he's trying to make money for them and to support both of them while she doesn't work. She just never mind. I'm gonna skip over that for now because that pisses me off. But he tries to like hustle Wesley Snipes, hustles successfully Wesley Snipes. Then Wesley Snipes like out hustles him like in the meta hustle, and then they get some money again, and then they're kind of buddies. Yeah, so kind of like Top Gun era, like late '80s, early '90s, like being bros are cool. Like you can have male friends. Like it's what's up.
Well, yeah, they solved racism at the end.
Oh yeah, racism's gone. By the way, after this.
Yeah,
movie.
they solved racism because they win the tournament together. The Brotherhood tournament.
The tournament's awesome.
And then right after that, Woody Harrelson gambles his money away, literally before he can even get home after the tournament.
In this movie,
like gambling addiction, very real thing. So I can see how that can happen. But Wesley Snipes like baits him into it. Like they're just driving.
Yeah.
Oh, I can dunk. No, you can't. And they just argue.
Yeah.
Like that's a big part of the movie too. Is arguing like makes them better at the game of basketball, which I don't get, but okay. And then Woody Harrelson, 3 times is like, yes, I can dunk, I can do this. Why would he lie to himself if he couldn't?
Yeah.
Well, he does though. He does dunk.
He does jump at the end of the movie. But is that like?
Yeah, it's not till the end.
Is that a new development or like? So there's either 2 ways that went down. He was very confident he could dunk. He couldn't for some reason. Like he failed to dunk on a short hoop. But then. Like can dunk later, or he didn't know. It was 100% just bet like $5,000 on the fact that he couldn't like dunk, but thought he could do it like in a moment.
I just think it was like he was just I don't know. I really don't know. That seems so weird.
Like both of those options, like if he could dunk, how did he not fucking do it?
Yeah, and. Then like maybe he was getting in his head, and like later on when he dunked, he was like all warmed up, and like it was like in the middle of like a. It was in the
heat of the moment, and they were like max bro.
Yeah, like they were going like maybe like Wesley Snipes like bro energy went into him, and like he was miraculously able to dunk right then.
Okay, I see that point, and that like could make sense. Like in like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Heart of the Cards, Friendship is Magic type shit.
It's like it's like One Piece.
Where his friends make him stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, folks. White Men Can't Jump predicted the classic anime trope of your friends making you stronger.
Exactly.
Dude, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, and going bankrupt multiple times.
With friendship, you can literally do anything.
With friendship and a girlfriend with huge tits, you can do anything.
Not huge tits, good tits. Good
Okay.
tits. Can we
thing about
pause
this
for a
movie-
second? Pause for a second.
What?
Quinn and Noah, Rosie Perez's, not Rosario Dawson. I was looking at a picture of Cory Booker, and that reminded me of her. But, but yeah, Rosie Perez. What do we think in the honors film like Boobalog? Where does she rank?
In the Boobalog?
Mm-hmm.
Who else is in the Boobalog?
Higher than Silk Spectre.
Silk Spectre.
Oh, Silk Spectre's like got a failing grade.
What?
On the
She's got an F.
compared to freaking whoever was in this movie.
Yeah. Rosie Perez.
I feel like
Rosie
we haven't
Perez.
had that many boobs.
Oh yes, we have. We've had Silk Spectre. We've seen the bras of the two British twins from Harold and Kumar.
Oh,
the
right.
fucking-
I forgot about
And we
Harold
also have
and
Freak
Kumar.
Show's wife from Harold
Well, if you
and Kumar.
watch the
That's a double dipper.
underrated version.
Freak Show's wife. I remember that.
Yeah.
Wait, Freak Show's
oh,
wife?
Freak Show's wife.
Yeah, I remember they invite Harold and Kumar
Those-
to that guy.
Those
Oh,
two
right.
girls.
His wife.
Those two girls at the Asian party at the university and Harold and Kumar. Harold and Kumar had a lot of boobs for the like runtime. So good on me for that choice.
Yeah, well, I mean, stoner
That's
comedy,
the
you
way
kinda
like a
have to
lot of
have it.
stoner comedies are. Like they make a lot of boob jokes and they make a lot of homophobic jokes. That's
Yeah.
like kind
Hey,
of the way
what are you
the way it
gonna do?
works.
The
Those are
world
both
keeps
kind
on
of like
spinning.
prerequisites to
Yeah,
stoner
to like
comedy.
a stoner comedy.
Hey
for some
boys, be ready
reason.
next time for the American Pie series. That'll be my next like 8.
Oh, God.
Please no. Oh
Dude,
my
isn't that
god.
the movie where like they just like the whole plot is them distributing like child porn?
See, like
Yes.
Lucas.
Yes,
you-
but that was
you
back in the
impress
90s
me.
before it was child's porn. Like that doesn't count in the 90s.
Yeah, see, Lucas, you like impressed me with this movie because I actually ended up liking this movie. And
I actually liked
wasn't-
it too. I've never watched it.
I wasn't anticipating on liking it.
I neither
But
did-
American Pie, I've already seen the whole series, and I know I hate it.
Who hasn't? Who amongst us has not seen the whole?
I haven't seen
You
it.
haven't seen
Really,
a single
like
one?
you weren't like. Every time I'd go over to like people's houses in like middle school, they would always be like, "Ooh, let's watch American Pie."
Holy shit, that was the same experience.
And like the
for
only
me.
reason why they wanted to watch American Pie was because there was titties
the
in it.
boobs, the boobs. Yeah, so
And
that's like a horny,
I don't
like-
care about the titties, so I'm like just listening to the plot, and and I'm just like, this is fucking retarded. There's nothing here for me.
Yeah, sorry, very lacking. But
Yeah, but then
however,
again,
like,
it
that
was
doesn't-
middle school, so like I had to fit in. I was like, oh yeah, those tits look real good.
Dude, that was peak horny. Was middle school American Pie watching on
Yeah.
a
I've
streaming
never had one
service.
of those like group horny experiences.
They're weird.
Like
Dude, group horny experiences were weird. Have you ever had? You were on a soccer team, Quinn. You've had those.
Yeah, what?
yeah, but it's not the same.
Yes, it
though.
is.
It's not like
Yes, it is.
it's not like a bunch of people all watching the same like movie. It's like a bunch of like really weird like. Occasionally, people slap each other's ass and shit.
Oh,
like that,
you
but
never
that's
watch
not,
movies
the
with
same.
like your soccer team or anything?
Not really.
Yeah, dude, that's how I fucking watched American Pie. Was with with some buddies from middle school, dude. That was peak
With the
horny.
bros.
Yeah, just which when you think of it like an adult concept, like watching some porn with the homies, like
Yeah,
like
watching some porn.
we could be doing
All
like we
held
could be
around the
doing
same
something
computer.
At
else.
least with like American Pie, you could like argue that it's a movie and not just you're just watching it for the boobs.
There's that subversion. No. It has a good plot. It has a good story.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rosie Perez is like very
her
up there.
plots are pretty good.
Very up there. Yeah. I would say like top 3.
She was pretty good looking.
Oh God, Rosie Perez. Yeah.
She is a very good looking lady.
Apparently they were trying to get, I think it was Halle Berry for Wesley Snipes' wife, but it didn't like work out.
Wesley Snipes' wife is just useless.
Just does nothing but
She's
complain.
more useless than Rosie Perez.
Okay, let's get to. We've been talking about Rosie Perez, and I can't stop thinking about her. So we're gonna do my theory now. My whole thing was the Jeopardy, the little Jeopardy scheme she had going. That was just a way to leech off Woody Harrelson, who was like in debt 1.5 million times because she didn't work. Like,
Yeah, it's like she can work some shit job that she can also just like fuck off and read at the same time.
Yeah.
Like no, she has to sit in like a shitty room and like read a dictionary all day every day.
that's what she does. She just reads thesauruses in
like
fucking
in like the freaking
Motel
like,
6.
One in a
That
cajillion
sounds
chance to get on
terrible.
Jeopardy.
Why would you want to do that?
Well, so that's my thing. Like, why is that like your plan?
Her call.
Is to rely on Jeopardy?
That was like, remember she said that was her calling. She was like, "This is what I'm good at."
Dude, imagine like that's your hope.
I have more
in, like,
useless information in my head than anyone on this planet.
Like you are completely worthless. You do not know a skill, a trade.
Yeah,
you
like
dropped out of school and you're like, you know
study.
what? Jeopardy will save
Well,
me.
at first,
can, like,
I thought she was like going to medical school or something.
At first, I thought she was like studying. That's what I was thinking.
An anatomy chart. So I was like, oh, is she going to medical school? That's cool. But then I heard like it was for Jeopardy. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because she can study and learn shit, but instead she just learns a bunch of useless
Well, that's what
garbage.
I'm saying. Like instead of taking all the time and effort she puts into Jeopardy, like going to school or something, you know, or getting a job and working
smart.
Up, like she knows what's up. Like
she's clearly smart.
So I think
don't know why
she how smart can you be if you're playing
she's wasting her
this
time
again,
with Woody
Jeopardy?
Harrelson, and I think that's because his little basketball scheme rakes in fucking dough.
Yeah.
But also, like, he's in debt from gambling. Right? Is that the thing?
Yeah.
Or was it because he threw the basketball game?
No, it was like he refused
threw?
because he's a toxic male. He refused
Yeah, he had like a raging bull moment.
to throw the game at one point.
Which is
that
awesome.
That was like set up.
So I think any
refused
pro
to do
athlete would do that. Like any like regularly paid pro athlete. Are you kidding me? They get paid money up front, and then you get paid bonus money.
So wait, were
on
the
the side?
people that were like chasing after him like were they Italian American?
Yes,
It was
obviously.
oh my
Totally.
god, of course. Weird themes with this show. Pedophiles and Italian Americans.
Yeah, okay, so now that Alex is on, we can totally rebrand. We can be like the Italian American, like anti-Italian American podcast, like super hard.
Mom's not here. We can.
Mom's not here. We can say all the pro-Italian American stuff we want.
Yeah, we can talk about how we like the Irish.
And how Bryan Singer really isn't that bad of a guy. He made X-Men.
I don't know.
Ooh.
I think that one still sticks.
Some things never change. I don't know if we're gonna
some things
Bryan
don't
Singer.
change.
The pro Bryan Singer pod.
We're just a little less racist towards Italian Americans and the Irish.
And the Irish, we can like them now.
The real
Honors Film
POCs.
Pod, made by Bryan Singer against Bryan Singer.
Paid by
Dude,
Bryan Singer.
I hope that happens one day. Bryan Singer, like we get kind of popular. Like we have 20 viewers for like 3 minutes a piece.
What if he's
instead
just, like, a
of
masochist?
0 for 1.
And then we can like get Bryan Singer to fund us to make him more relatable.
Yeah, what if like Bryan Singer just wants us to roast him? He's a masochist.
Oh,
He sends us emails.
What'd you say?
What?
He sends us emails saying, "Hey, you guys didn't
The
listen
emails.
to
The
that
emails.
episode."
Give me the emails.
Why is
nobody checking the
emails?
I want the emails.
Dude, I think Bryan Singer would have liked this movie.
Why? Why? There's no kids.
Well, because this movie kind
There's no
of
kids.
this movie kind of like gives white people a chance to bust a fucking nut at finally beating the black guy at basketball.
Dude, which is just wild. Like who
Is
fucking
Bryan
made
Singer
this?
like a
I guess he was
like one of
directed
those
by
people?
a man named Ron Shelton, a very white man.
Ron Jeremy.
Ron Jeremy.
Hey, he actually directed the Bad Boys 2. That's what's up.
I was
That's
kind of
what's up.
disappointed because I thought Wesley Snipes was going to be like the main character.
That's what I thought too. That's what I assumed.
Because he was the best character. Like, don't get me wrong. I like Woody Harrelson as much as the
But
next
Wesley
guy.
Snipes was like logical and made sense. I couldn't like relate to Woody Harrelson like throwing away
Yeah,
$5,000.
he was like a
saying
little
he
bit
can
too much of like a gambling addict for my taste.
Can,
Like, I just couldn't
to be
relate to
fair,
him as well.
Woody Harrelson plays a great gambling addict.
Oh yeah, he
It's
did.
kind of a case of like, like number 1, shame on you. Number 2, shame on me. Third time Woody Harrelson loses all his money. Jesus Christ, they literally could not think of anything else for him to do.
Well, to
like,
be fair,
in
the
bet-
first time he loses all his money, like, it wasn't his fault. The
like,
second time
he got
it was his
bamboozled.
fault.
He got bamboozled hard.
And did he? I don't think he lost his money.
No,
first
he won it the third time, which is just wild. Like,
Yeah, he didn't lose his money the third time around.
and the best part is when Rosie Perez leaves him at the end, and he's like all lonely, and I think, oh wow, he's really just gonna like move in with Wesley Snipes. But then he fakes his own death, and then he's a new man, working as I'm going to assume an
he
independent
didn't fake his
contractor.
own death.
Yeah, well, they had the little picture for the mafia.
No, that was like because like the Italian Americans were a bunch of fakers.
Yeah,
They're,
yeah,
like,
exactly.
Yeah.
Those weren't actual dead people. They were just doing it to like scare people.
Well, yeah,
Because
exactly.
Quinn, like,
exactly.
weren't you
That's what I'm
talking
saying.
about that?
Faking
You were
is-
like, Quinn, you were like, that's gonna backfire on them pretty soon.
Yeah, it's like you can only do that for so long
until someone
like,
says, "Oh yeah, they didn't kill me."
until someone who owes you money is like, dude, I fucking know Joe. I'm his roommate. You trying to show me a picture of him dead?
Like, hey, that guy looks familiar. But then they might actually kill you.
Yeah, I mean they have guns. Like I don't think they're.
But are they loaded? We don't know.
Who knows? I think that's a big movie. Like Italian
What
Americans
I'm
can't
gathering,
shoot. Italian
what
Americans
I'm
can't
gathering
shoot.
from the movies we've watched about Italian Americans is Italian Americans are either ruthless savages with no morals, or they're a bunch of pussies.
And they're fucking incompetent.
Yeah.
They always seem to make a lot of money though.
Yeah,
I
they're
think we need
always
to watch
wealthy.
I think we need to watch a pro Italian American
Go-
movie.
Godfather.
The Godfather. Any like
I don't want to watch
any
The
like
Neither do I.
crime,
Neither
like
do I. I don't like.
they're all like
Italian Americans.
3 hours long.
And they're all like crime. And they're always about crime. Like, would a fucking Entourage, the Entourage movie, is that pro Italian American?
Spaghetti and meatballs.
Yikes.
Yikes! Bumpa bumpa. Hey, mark the time. This is the time where Noah has a fucking dead joke. DOA.
Dead on arrival.
Yep.
Man, shut up.
Okay, so we've talked about the Jeopardy part in this whole theory, but can we just talk about how fucking absurd it is? Like her entire like way out of this reality is being on Jeopardy and winning like 3 or 4 times.
See, it works for her though.
Like she is like some.
And it's not like she's not gonna like fucking retire on her Jeopardy money. Like people that win Jeopardy get max like maybe like a couple $100,000.
See, but I think
not-
she knows that.
And I think like you think she's gonna try to like capitalize on it with the money.
Yeah,
like,
I
do
think she's
something.
gonna like
go
try
to
to make a
school
little bit
or,
of a
like-
better life. She could like go to like through school with
Yeah.
that money. She could go to like
Yeah,
a
but she could have
community
just gone through
college.
school before.
Yeah, but like
But
she
then
had to, like,
she wouldn't have
she had
Woody
to hustle
Harrelson
Woody
working.
Harrelson.
Yeah. This is all a part of the Woody Harrelson like funding her dream hustle.
Yeah, like fucking everyone's hustling Woody Harrelson. That's my
Like,
theory.
Like she's
This
a gold.
movie's just about hustling Woody Harrelson.
Like you know how there's gold diggers.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rosie Perez is more like I don't know a copper mine. No, copper's pretty valuable.
A copper miner.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but like almost like
She's
tin.
a fool of
tin.
gold.
Yeah, like it just very. It's like a wood, like a lumberjack's wife or something like that. I don't know. Just
Yeah.
it just
Like those fucking ugly diamonds that are coming like brown.
Yeah,
colors.
You know
yeah.
that like that like fake gold they sell at like gift stores?
like that.
Yeah, it's that.
I can see
Oh, I
that.
used to know the name of that.
God, look at us. Already 20 minutes into this thing. Okay, let's talk about how great it is that Alex gone one more time.
Yeah, let's like address the elephant in the room again.
Yeah. So, my favorite part is not having a
Iron
script.
pyrite.
I don't have a script. I'm just talking.
We're just freeballing it.
Yeah, I
We're
don't
just
have to be on
freeballing it.
eggshells. I don't have to
Dude.
worry about what I'm saying.
We're just freeballing it similarly to the guys on the court.
Exactly. Because
Dude.
Woody Harrelson and Wesley Snipes did not wear underwear while recording this movie.
They
Dude,
did
Wesley
not. They were
Snipes'
fully
fucking
commando.
nipples were out like the entire fucking movie.
Dude, Wesley Snipes, jacked. Jacked as fuck.
Like holy shit! I was like, dude, Wesley Snipes' nipples need to calm down.
Dude, did you see that they had, what's his name? Dwayne Martin. Dwayne Martin from Martin in the, fucking game of basketball.
No.
I don't.
No,
I
it
don't
is
know
so
what that
awesome. Dwayne Martin's the best. He's on, Real Husbands of Hollywood. Like, actual, like, that's the only reason, like, I don't, like, hate Kevin Hart is because that TV series is fucking gold.
Real
And,
Husbands of
Real
Hollywood.
Husbands of Hollywood. It's
Is it like a joke of like
yeah.
Real Housewives
It's a
of Orange
spoof. It's like a
County?
spoof type thing. It's
Okay.
really funny, and all of them are just like bums basically because like they're like Hollywood husbands. That's it. Like they're married.
They're a
to
bunch
famous
of
wives.
bums.
Yeah, and it's funny because he actually got drafted by the Knicks as like a reserve. I think he got picked up by the
Go
Knicks.
get
as
a
free
fucking job,
So yeah,
Go
real
get
shout
a
out to
fucking
Dwayne Martin.
job.
ya bum.
We'll get
That's
Dwayne
what
Martin.
Woody Harrelson should have said to
Why wasn't Woody? Why was Woody Harrelson Southern instead of like he could have been an Italian American? He should have been from New York.
Hey,
Ooh, babada boo,
hey, I'm a dunk on you, but I can't dunk yet.
I can't jump. What?
Hey, I'm gonna take this meatball and dunk it through that hoop thing.
I'm Sidney Dean. You sound like one of my brothers.
My brothers.
Like one of my brothers.
Yeah, and he would have said it like that too, because he doesn't use the hard R.
You ever been to Italy?
Wesley Snipes, however, does. Which is just wild.
Say it.
He does say it. He gets to say the word, which Woody Harrelson.
He said it. He said it.
Woody Harrelson should have been able to say it on the reel.
I don't. Woody Harrelson's character seems like he'd say it.
Oh,
What do you think, Gabe?
Wesley Snipes' character is like the first black person he's ever met.
Yeah,
who gave
100%.
Wesley Snipes the pass?
Who gave Wesley Snipes the pass? Dwayne Martin. Dwayne Martin gave him the pass.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is
Woody
in 1992.
Harrelson gave him the pass.
Woody Harrelson. Yeah, I bet Woody Harrelson has the pass.
Woody Harrelson was like, I prefer not to say it.
Yeah, I mean,
So you can say it.
he's like, whoa, settle down there, partner.
He gets the gamer pass.
Yeah, but holy shit, Rosie Perez doing Jeopardy just is fucking wild. Like, she is just destroying it.
Dude, she's
crushed
living
that
her
shit.
best life.
Which is like, okay, like, props to her. Like, at least her thing was like, if I get on Jeopardy, I'm gonna make it, and I'm gonna make it last, or whatever. And she definitely did. Like, she was ready.
Well, she almost fucked it up, because, like, remember, she got the first thing wrong.
I don't know why, but whenever we watch movies, I always look up shit about them. And apparently that was an improvised scene.
What?
Yeah, Alex Trebek, she said it, and Rosie Perez is from the Bronx, so her accent fucked it all up. So he, because they recorded it on, like, the Jeopardy lot, the set or whatever. And he actually turned to the people, like, when they were getting ready for his show, and, like, said that, and they were like, yeah, that's good. Like, super unaware.
No, not the scene when, like, she kind of, like, mispronounces it weird. Like, the first answer she, like, gives is wrong. But then, like, the other one was just because of, like, her dialect.
Well, yeah,
like,
that's why, that's the one that was improvised.
Yeah.
Well, she was like, what mountain killed the Pompeii guys?
Mount Suvius.
And she was like, Mount Suvius.
Yeah, it was her dialect. If they fucking...
Yeah,
if they didn't give it to her, they're racist.
Well,
But
okay,
Jeopardy are, like,
so this is in
Jeopardy
1992,
is super
though.
anal about that shit, though.
Yeah, like, that's
They
a
would
part
have
of
been
it.
like, sorry, you must speak proper English.
Dude, you just see
That's
Alex
what they
Trebek.
should've done.
Alex Trebek is like, well, no, you're wrong.
Dude, Alex Trebek has such a good job.
Oh, easy
Like,
money. Is
they-
he still alive, or
they
did he
recorded-
die?
Yeah, he's still alive.
Oh.
They do every episode on the same day, and then he just fucks off for the rest of the week.
Dude.
Wait, how many
Why can't that
episodes
be
do they
me?
do in, like, one day?
I think they have like an episode per day or something, or for every weekday. He records them all the same
Oh,
day.
what? That's what's up, actually.
And he gets paid the fucking mega millions to just like dick around in the Jeopardy room
It's
for an
so
hour.
easy, too. Like,
No, that is
Fucking
the job,
Alex
and he's been
Trebek.
doing it since, like, 85?
Yeah, it was weird to see him young in this movie.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like, he's been doing it a fucking minute, dude.
He's like the good version of Tom like Bergeron or whatever.
of who?
The guy who used to do America's Funniest Home Videos.
Ooh.
Oh.
Dude, he's like the good version of Drew Carey. Like, I
Drew
don't
Carey.
think Drew Carey's a good guy.
What does Drew Carey do?
He used to do Whose Line Is It Anyway, and now he does Wheel of Fortune. No, not Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah,
Price
he
is
does Wheel
Right.
of Fortune.
Price is Right. Price is Right. Oh, who
okay.
does Wheel
Wait,
of
why is he
Fortune?
not a good guy, though?
I
why are we
think he's
slandering
done
his
some bad,
name?
like, Me Too type stuff.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
It can't
you
be
know
an
who's the best
episode of
guy from-
Honors Film with us
Without-
not mentioning, like, a sex offender.
Okay, sorry. Okay, I'll do this, Quinn. Mark the time. Drew Carey likes some cheese pizza, if you catch my drift.
He took
Does
a
he?
flight.
To go down out like a light. Dude, there it is. A Travis Scott reference, an Epstein reference. This is what happens when we don't have Alex
That's
to keep
even,
us
like,
down.
That's, like, even better because it's Drake who says that line.
And Drake is a fucking... I'm not going to say it.
And
Never
Drake
mind.
is
Drake likes
Yeah.
younger
Drake
women.
definitely wants to fuck the girl
From
from
Stranger Things, which is, like,
100%.
you know what, hey,
I'm gonna
which
say
I don't
it.
think-
Drake, stop perving on her. Let her be a fucking kid.
Okay,
Like,
but
let her
Drake's
be a fucking
Canadian.
teenager.
They don't even have free speech, so that's the trade-off. They have no free speech,
Yeah.
but their age of consent's like 10.
Well, those transgender people are taking over Canada.
Is that true?
Yeah.
So I don't want Canada to have free speech. Wheel of Fortune is
I can see
Chuck Woolery.
Wheel of Fortune.
Dude, it's all about Bob Barker.
Oh no, it's Pat Sajak. Pat Sajak. Sorry,
Dude, I do not know any of these people.
dude. Okay.
Bob Barker was on Happy Gilmore, and he beats the shit out of Adam Sandler on the
Oh,
golf
dude,
course.
that has to be so
Oh, dude,
satisfying to
that
beat
best.
the shit out of Adam Sandler.
Oh, that is awesome.
He's like, have you had enough? And then he fucking kicks him right in the face.
That's
That's
Nope.
my
Now you've
that's
had
my like
enough.
favorite type of like trope, I guess you could call it, is when like a seemingly innocent person publicly is like a complete d-bag in a film, like Neil
Quinn.
Patrick Harris in Harold
Yeah.
Kumar.
Quinn, does your dad like Happy Gilmore?
I fucking love Happy Gilmore, and so does he.
Happy
I
Gilmore's
knew
good.
it.
Happy Gilmore's
Dude,
good.
we have that movie on VHS.
Happy Gilmore's good. Adam Sandler can
It's
make a
not
solid
good.
movie when he wants. He can do anything well when he wants to, and like
He made
Happy Gilmore's good.
Punch Drunk Love. That's a pretty good movie.
Billy Madison's good. What's that one?
Billy Madison is not good.
Fuck off. Yes, it is.
Billy
Oh,
Madison is so fucking stupid.
I'm really divided. I think
Dude,
it's
Billy
super
Madison's-
average, like compared to the rest of his like movies.
That movie is
It's
so
no
dumb.
grown-ups, but
I don't think it's bad.
Next, you're gonna come out here and say grown-ups is.
that's
like,
what I just said. Billy Madison's no grown-ups.
Oh my god.
Hey, okay, so we're getting off
Quinn, I
topic
bet you
again.
like grown-ups.
We're getting off topic. We need to
Yeah.
finish our conversation.
I
about
All
white
right, back to
people.
Jeopardy.
Yeah, so fuck Jeopardy, okay? Are you kidding me?
What? I
You're
like
rewarding
Jeopardy.
people for being nerds. What's the point?
I like
Dude, what if
Jeopardy.
Alex?
Fuck off.
What if Alex
Jeopardy's
like
good.
taking this 2 week
You
sabbatical?
fucking would
to
like
fucking
Jeopardy.
talk
I
about
do
Jeopardy.
like Jeopardy.
Dude, Alex studying for Jeopardy.
Alex
That's what
studying
he's
for Jeopardy right
he's
now.
not actually going to school. He's just living with his parents still.
No, he's living with his fucking basketball playing hustler boyfriend, studying for fucking Jeopardy.
Dude, we cracked the code. I
Dude, that
knew
one
it.
guy
Dude.
did just call him hot.
Dude,
on
what's the
air.
worst fucking Jeopardy thing you
What?
think of? Like Jeopardy category. I think famous pedophiles would be a good
Fruits
one.
that start with Q. Or
Fruits
whatever
that start
the
with
fuck.
Q. No, dude.
Dude, I've dead ass. I've seen all the Jeopardy episodes on Netflix.
They have Jeopardy.
Why?
Like, why?
That is
I
just
fucking
so.
I like Jeopardy.
Why? Why do you like Jeopardy? What's the point?
Jeopardy's fun.
Why?
You could have
It's like
watched literally anything else, and instead you,
You-
sat down.
that's
and
my
watched
thing. You
fucking
pick Jeopardy. It's not like
Okay,
it was
says
on.
the guy who's seen more than one episode of fucking Riverdale.
Who?
You got
Me
me
or
there.
Noah?
No,
I've
I
watched
don't know about you
two.
if you've
I've
seen
watched
it.
two.
Riverdale.
Actually, I
Yeah,
probably
you
watched
can't
more.
roast me.
I probably watched
You
more.
Okay.
can't roast me for Jeopardy when you've seen Riverdale.
Okay, but I was stuck on a
Riverdale's
train.
like so bad it's good.
No,
though.
I was stuck on a train.
Riverdale's
Jeopardy's
just
so good.
funny.
Riverdale is a spectacle, I will say.
Mhm,
Like,
mhm.
it's kind of like the Heathers 2018 reboot. Like, it's
Yeah,
just like,
it's
why?
like- And it's only like 10 episodes.
Who was clamoring for this? Like, who wanted this?
It's only like 10 episodes.
Jeopardy? I will watch Jeopardy if I'm
it's
home.
only
and
like
my
fucking
parents
10
have-
hours of dog shit.
No, that's
Well, you're
5
the one
hours
who
of dog
watched every
shit.
episode of Jeopardy.
Yeah, because Jeopardy's good.
Dude,
No, it,
Okay.
like it's not worth watching every episode.
how long? How many episodes are on Netflix?
The episodes are like 15 minutes because they cut out the commercial break.
Yeah, but
And
how many
then-
episodes are there?
I don't know.
Dude, there's a confirmed 4th season of Riverdale. I'm so behind.
Even with what's that guy that just died today from the stroke? Archie's
Who?
dad. Archie's dad.
Archie's dad died.
Whoever plays Archie's dad
Uh,
like had a stroke and died. Yeah.
Oh, big rip.
Yeah. Rip. Shout out. Rest in peace.
Big
Pour one out
rip
for
to.
Archie's
Oh,
dad.
Luke
Luke Perry. Yeah, big rip
Perry.
to
Luke Perry. 90210.
I liked his cameo on the Krusty the Clown show.
I liked him
Big
on
shout out.
90210 where he was playing a 16-year-old when he was like 25. That's what's
And
up.
90210. And shout out to Travis Scott.
Yeah, two Travis Scott references in the show, guys. We're really busting our writing chops all out.
Well, technically, the first one was a Drake reference, but like Drake was like featured on a Travis Scott song. But...
Well, no, I said "Out Like a Light." That's a Travis Scott song. Out like no, that is a Drake. That is a Drake line.
But Drake says it. Drake says it.
Okay. Anyway, bad Jeopardy categories. I'm going to famous pedophiles. What about you guys?
Famous pedophiles.
Yeah, I could fill up five. Is there 5 or 6? Five rows.
I got one.
I could do 5 questions.
I think probably just the ones where they have like the daily double, like the video daily double, but they're the ones that are recorded by Bill Cosby.
Dude, who would be the best person to...
Atrocities caused by the Clinton family.
Ooh, I like that one. CIA wet work operations. Oh my god. Instead of unclassified documents, they have like major news breaks come out in like Jeopardy. Like this famous operation was carried out by the CIA during the Cold War in Cuba. What is the Bay of Pigs?
What is the Bay of Pigs? What was the...
But except it's like recent stuff, like who ordered the drone strike in Syria? Or
the Republicans.
The Republicans.
New rule, dude. What if it was White Men Can't Jump, but with
starring Bill Maher?
Yeah, instead of Woody Harrelson.
I will let you know. Bill Maher would have said the word that Woody Harrelson was too scared to say.
Bill Maher would have actually said it. And it would have like been off script.
And then
Wesley Snipes would just beat the shit out of him.
They would have used their they would have had like a bunch of cameras fucking around them and just switch. Fucking just cut from each different camera, like going outwards, like everybody just.
What would they all like call each other? Like they would call each other chumps, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, chumps.
Wesley Snipes would call like Bill Maher a chump, and then he'd be like, "Well, you know what?" And then he'll call him the N-word.
No, he'd look both ways.
And then he'd say it anyway, and then
I'm not racist, but
I know I only date black women. Quote Bill Maher. No, I'm not racist, Wesley. You gotta understand. It's the 90s. Racism's
you
bad.
know who the real chumps are, Wesley?
The
Republicans.
Dude, this is basically like Green Book, but for basketball.
Yeah.
Like, this is Green Book before, like, Green
Except
Book
this
happened.
movie actually ended racism once and for all.
Green Book, it was just like, yeah, we're all racist, I guess.
Yeah, Green Book's just like, we got an Italian-American. Dude, we need to cover Green Book.
Oh, God, no,
This
we're covering the
movie's
mule.
kind of like
We're covering the mule before Green Book.
Oh, yeah, the mule.
Or the cock.
This movie's like a...
Mule or the cock.
Doesn't he have like a 3-way?
Dude, the mule is a fucking work of art, and it's just...
How fucking old is Clint
He has like
Eastwood?
2 3-ways. He has like 2 3-ways in the movie. He's like...
What the hell?
He's like 80. He's old. He's old.
How's he having 3-ways?
Dude, I don't know. He can put those strokes in.
How's he having 3-ways and I haven't had one?
It's
those famous blue pills, dude.
God,
Those
maybe
blue pills.
I just need to start taking Viagra. Just be eternally horny. Yeah, that's what's up.
Dude, taking Viagra at our age is a bad idea.
Oh, dude, that's the sponsorship deal we need.
Viagra?
Yeah, Viagra. It's either Viagra or Bud Light. We gotta get one of the two.
Apparently, there was like some kid at our school, Clint, who before like he was like about to have sex with his girlfriend for the first time.
That's what's up.
And
That's what's up.
And he took a Viagra because he was scared that he wasn't gonna be able to get it up. But then like it wasn't working, so then he took another Viagra.
That's what's up.
Is that like,
and then after the second one, he took another fucking Viagra. He took 3
Dude,
Viagras.
how the fuck did his heart not explode?
No, and then his girlfriend came over, and then he fucking had a heart attack.
Oh,
he lived.
Jesus
That's why I'm
Christ.
laughing.
Did he
He
live?
lived. He lived. That's why I'm laughing.
Did he finish?
Huh? No, he went to the hospital.
He just starts fucking palpitating on the bed. She's like, okay, I like where this is going.
She's like, oh yeah, trying something new.
She just says that's what's up, but in a sexual way.
I think he does. He probably deserves a refund. I think.
Oh wait,
Viagra.
no. He didn't have a heart attack. Okay, I'm sorry. He didn't have a heart attack. It was like his dick was so fucking filled with blood to where it hurt, so they had to drain him.
No, that's the good one. That's the good type. That's the good type.
It just fucking blew off like a water balloon.
Dude, that's like not the good type. When it starts to hurt.
No, you want it to hurt. You want it to hurt.
What?
You know what? I'm not gonna get into this. I'll save this for when we do American Pie.
You want it to hurt.
No.
Dude, are you like one of those guys that likes the girl to like smack your nuts with a baseball bat?
A little tiny metal bat. That's the best video. I think that got taken.
remember the video when like it's like her hitting him in the nuts and
It's
like
like
every
a
time
echo.
she
It
hits
is
it,
like-
it's like bing.
It's like a church bell. It's like a church bell.
Yeah, that was fucking wild. You could like hear him
Church
moan
bell.
every time it happened.
Quinn, who would you want to see on the Daily Double? Like, give the intro music or give the.
Dude,
intro
we're never
to it.
getting on iTunes.
No, we're not.
The
but that's
Daily
fine.
Double?
Quit.
Um,
One of our example
who-
ones is Alec gets herpes.
Alec gets herpes.
Like, we're not getting on Apple Podcasts. Like, it's impossible.
Wait, I thought it was called Alec Gets Vampire AIDS.
No, it's herpes. He wouldn't
no,
let us use AIDS.
it was originally Noah gets vampire.
Noah gets
from
AIDS.
Venezuela.
Yeah, but he's a coward. He's also pro-Israel, by the way. Like, that's an act. He likes Israel.
Oh yeah, we called it
Uh-oh.
Alec Gets Vampire Herpes, but the vampire was in quotes.
Yeah, so we're not getting on for that.
Uh-oh.
We're not going to get on for our fucking slandering of the Oscars. Like, we're
Dude,
just
I
kinda-
don't know.
Like, we're going to get taken out by the global elite. Like, what if Alec is actually kidnapped?
The globalists.
I don't know. I haven't heard from him in a while.
I don't know. I say if he's not back by next week, we pivot to an alt-right podcast.
Yeah, we turn into Alex Jones.
Well,
We
that's
get
where the
Alex
money's at.
Jones on like a certain podcast.
Dude, I can do an Alex Jones voice if you want me to be a little more, like, into it.
Dude, dead ass. Noah can do one pretty well
Really?
too.
I can do it, but I can never. I can only do an Alex Jones voice when I'm not trying to do
I-
Alex Jones.
You have,
I have
to
to,
know
like-
like a lot of
I have
just
to almost
useless
yell.
fake
I have to
bullshit
almost
to
yell.
like do Alex Jones.
It's kind of
I
like
have
a...
to, like,
It's a less
when I
jowly
actively
Nixon.
try to do it, I can't do it.
It's a less jowly Nixon for me. That's how I kind of
Mm.
do it. Like, it's very... Like, my Alex Jones is very Nixon-like. But that's because the two are kind of the same when you think about it.
You have to be able to jump from like aliens to the KKK to like
Well,
AIDS and just like everything within like sentences of each other while shouting at the
To
top
the
of your lungs.
Clintons, to the frogs being gay.
Yeah, you
to
have to be able to just
attacking some random
nonstop
people
just
in
say things that
Seattle.
don't make any sense back to back to back to back to back for
Dude,
minutes and minutes and minutes.
Shout out to Alex Jones for coming down to our neighborhood. Wasn't it like last year when he like went to Seattle?
oh, yeah, he went to
was, like,
Seattle and had, like,
harassing
a...
people?
Dude, he hired a
He was
dude...
like, coward!
He hired a WWE guy to harass him on the street, too, which was awesome.
Which is like double funny.
It's awesome.
Wait, he hired that
Yeah,
guy?
he hired
Yeah,
him.
he hired him.
I didn't know that. That
Allegedly.
It's like for sure. I mean, not for sure. It's like probably.
Like, okay, so you can't say, like, everything's for sure, else that's how you get a cease and desist.
Yeah.
You just say
but,
allegedly, or, like, I heard, or... You know, that type of shit.
I stand.
I don't think
And
he
that's
would
the
do that.
T.
He directed X-Men. I'm sure he's a pretty
And that's the
credible
T,
guy.
sis.
That's the T. Women,
That's the T,
women for
sis.
Bryan Singer. We'll free
Women
him.
for Brian.
We'll free him just like fucking R. Kelly.
Is he? He hasn't like faced any actual like.
No. No one
charges,
gives a
right?
shit. No one gives a shit.
He's just out
Well,
there
to
chilling.
quote Alec, how come this slimy piece of shit?
Well, it's because he's
just
so
constantly
like
gets away?
unnoticeable. Like, who cares about him?
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Well, we
he's-
care,
I
dude.
no
think
one
he's-
is out there standing him.
I think he's like effectively out of Hollywood though. Like, they just put Red Sonja on pause. Like, I think he's
Red
kind of on
Sonja.
his way out though. Like, to be fair.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
Like, I just think he's not like their like target, because he is like gay. Like, they're trying to keep that like it's not worth their time. Kevin Spacey.
Wait, is he
Worth
gay? Like, is he for sure?
Bryan Singer?
Yeah, I think so. I think he did the Kevin
I
Spacey
mean, it's kind
thing.
of obvious.
I think that was like the whole like I think he did the Kevin Spacey thing.
It was like how everyone thought Kevin Spacey was gay before he said he was gay.
Yeah.
And
Did
then
they?
when like he gets called like out for being like a sexual predator.
Oh yeah,
he's
because
like, well,
Ian
I'm gay.
McKellen, fucking Gandalf. Oh no, he wasn't Gandalf. Wait, was Ian McKellen Dumbledore or Gandalf?
Gandalf.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, Ian McKellen was like saying that Bryan Singer and Kevin Spacey, like, the reason why they were pedophiles is because they couldn't deal with their sexuality properly. Which, like,
Interesting.
Like, that's a
Ian McKellen coming out with bars.
that's a far swing. That is a god, dude, Gandalf's really going
Dude,
for
she's
it.
coming out with those sizzling hot takes, that burning tea. He's just out here. I stand.
Dude.
With who?
You stand Bernie or Ian McKellen or Bryan Singer?
Both.
Or all three?
All three. All three.
Yes, I am a
At
Bernie.
the same time.
I am a Bernie bro who loves Ian McKellen and Bryan Singer. We exist.
And I'm a baby boomer.
And I'm a baby. We exist. But
Yes, I'm a baby boomer that likes Bernie
do
Sanders.
any of you guys have
Alright.
presidential candidates you're excited about? I know Noah likes Bernie so far, but Quinn, do you give a shit about elections?
Yeah, I like him.
You like Bernie?
Yeah.
You're not a big Cory Booker fan? None of you?
I don't follow enough.
I like
to
his.
even know who that
I
is.
like his girlfriend.
fits.
I like his girl. Cory Booker.
I like
What's his
Fit
name?
fits.
Cory Booker. Look up Cory Booker Fit
Cory
Watch.
Booker fit watch.
Cory Booker Fit Watch. I'm sure there's like a Reddit or like
Wasn't he wearing like Toms
Ooh,
with?
Toms and a
like-
sweater vest and some khakis.
He should start dressing up like Wesley Snipes from.
Oh, like
White
old
Man
like
Can't Jump.
80s Wesley Snipes with like the beanie and like
Yeah, he should have his nipples hanging out.
Wait, so
much-
what's the deal with this guy?
like
You guys
what-
he's
this
just a
guy or
presidential candidate who's like the human equivalent of
A
a
possible.
wet blanket and a robot combined almost. I don't.
Has he announced that he is officially running?
Yes, him, Kamala Harris, Bernie Sanders.
Hillary Clinton.
No, oh god, dude, you better fucking. You better like pray the rosary, like please. I don't. want
Dude,
that to happen.
2016 is just gonna repeat itself.
Dude, I've been seeing these articles pop up on my news feed, and it's like Hillary Clinton is running, but they're all like 2016 articles, and I get scared
I'm
every
so
time
fucking
that comes.
tired of people
I-
sending me that shit.
God, I get scared every time that comes up.
Oh my god, those people. Those people need to fuck off and die who keep retweeting those. They give me miniature heart attacks every single time.
Yeah,
So back to White Men Can't Jump.
yeah. I guess let's like we're just kind of bouncing along the place because we can, and no one is controlling us now.
Yeah, we don't have
Which is great.
a certain blonde Heather above us right now.
We
Got no sponsors. We got no.
we have no wives.
freaking-
We have no kids. We're
We have
we're
no
really
dictatorship.
we're really living the free
Dude.
life, boys.
Yeah,
I can go to bed whenever I want. I can look at a bra if I want. No big deal.
I can have dessert before dinner.
I shot my mom with the black Nerf gun. And
She's
not
not
waking
getting up.
up.
Please help.
We are at 47 minutes though, so let's talk about this and we can wrap up then. So like overall, like you guys thought like positive movie.
I thought it was good, yeah.
I wasn't going into it. I thought I was like, oh, this is just gonna be corny like racist pandering, like just from the name of
As
the
you're the
title.
one who picked it.
Well, yeah, but like I didn't fucking because I was like this is gonna be good and funny, but this is actually like a good movie. Besides Woody
It's
Harrelson,
kind of like the wet dream for like middle-aged overweight men though, white men.
this is like,
Yeah.
dude, I wish I could play with my interracial bros in like the middle of Compton or like Crenshaw, like playing basketball with dudes that like just make me seem like a fucking Keebler elf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Keep real.
I feel like if like a movie like this had the same title, there'd be a bunch of those like people that would get like angry because like if we ever make jokes about like white people, there's always white people that get super pissed off about it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, and I think this
Like how on like Twitter people would be like, "Oh, that sounds about
so that's what I
white."
thought this movie was like. Like I thought it was gonna be like that type of funny, but like it was just like an
Yeah,
enjoyable
that's what
movie.
I was
Like I had nothing like against it. Like I definitely thought it was better than I thought it was like going into it. You know what I mean? Like
I thought like the first two acts were like gold. Like they're so
the third
funny.
one just falls asleep.
The third act like drags
Dude,
so hard.
and then at the end, yeah, she's on Jeopardy. Yeah, they get money. Yeah, Woody Harrelson just gambled, won, but she's gone now. How did she know
Yeah.
he gambled also?
And then like Wesley Snipes' like house gets robbed.
Which is another like we already knew his neighborhood was bad. Like we didn't need
Yeah, just like out of
reinforcement.
nowhere, his house,
Like-
his like apartment gets robbed.
Like and here's the thing, he has a lot of friends and he's like well known, I would say,
Mm-hmm.
in like his community. So that's like very interesting that he would get robbed. You know? I don't know. That's just weird.
I can't believe he got robbed. That's fucked
I
up.
can't believe Woody Harrelson.
It's because they knew he won the big prize,
Okay, so that's the thing. If they would have,
and no one in this movie knows how checks work.
if they would have alluded to like,
That's true. They don't.
yeah, that's the thing. They stole a check. Cool. Just get them to write you another one.
Yeah.
oh, I'd like to cash in this check. All right, let me see your ID.
Like,
that's what would happen.
I just think that like late 80s, early 90s was a wild time. Like racism was solved. Like you could just make this movie. Like it's done.
Racism was solved by movies.
Like, okay, here's the thing. What did Green Book do that this movie didn't? Like you just said the N word a couple more times. Like that's it.
Honestly, Green Book is just like a shittier version of this movie. If you really
When you really think about it.
Dude, I love those if you really think about it statements.
However, Mahershala Ali is like, I don't know if he's better than Wesley. I would say he's better than Wesley Snipes. Maybe.
He's a better actor than Wesley Snipes.
But Wesley Snipes is just such an all-encompassing person. I don't
know.
Wesley
Snipes does a better job in this movie than Mahershala Ali does.
In Green Book?
In Green Book.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, Woody Harrelson.
Like, he's way more like goofy and like dynamic, but he can also get like serious when he needs to.
Woody Harrelson
like,
way better than fucking what's his name?
Than the Italian American.
Than the Italian American dude. I forget his name.
We don't need. I don't think he's actually Italian American.
No, not in real life. No. But in the movie.
In the movie, he is.
He is very.
The Italian.
But the thing that pales in comparison from Green Book to White Men Can't Jump is there isn't a scene where they're both eating KFC.
Which is just wild, like that. I don't know, man. Like that just scene is awesome. Almost better than like the big guy for you scene in Bohemian Rhapsody.
The big guy for you scene? Oh my gosh, you just like mixed me up there.
Yeah.
I thought you were referencing The Dark Knight Rises for a second.
No, it has him in it. It has Littlefinger in it.
Yeah, I know it has the Aidan Gillen in it.
Yeah.
But...
Dude, I don't call him Aidan Gillen. I just refer to him as his fucking roles.
You just call him...
I call him Big Guy for You. I call him Littlefinger. I call him like that.
Littlefinger.
Yeah.
You fucking nerd watching Game of Thrones.
Dude, what can I say? I love dragons and boobs. Sue me.
Dragons and boobs. What's like... You know what I just realized? Is it Alex's? No, it's Quinn's choice next week.
It is Quinn's choice.
Yeah.
So
dude.
I'm gonna wrap this up. Overall, White Men Can't Jump.
You.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Give it a solid 6 out of 10.
Yeah, 6 out of 10. Like I think that's like all of our scores on Letterboxd, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, and just Rosie Perez, great.
Oh my God, we're going back to
great
Rosie
boobs,
Perez.
great conman, great Jeopardy player, all around just like icon.
The best hustler of them all.
Exactly, better than Woody Harrelson,
Yeah.
who couldn't hold money for more than 5 minutes.
Woody Harrelson wasn't even a fucking hustler.
Dude, he was a guy that got money and then just basically lit it on fire. Like that would have been more effective.
He's like a
Pissed it
certain
away
person we
immediately.
know who just like spends all their money on a bunch of horse shit and like.
God, yeah.
Does nothing
So here's the thing:
with
he doesn't
it.
even get to spend it. It's just more like he's just like, "Hey, I bet I can dunk, dude. You're 5'7" and can't jump. Yeah,
He's like
yeah.
even worse.
We're good. No,
He's
I
like
can do
even
it.
Worse.
Dude, you're 5'7" and overweight.
No, I can do it though. Like he's just making wild bets. Like hey, I'll pay you to create a billboard. Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
I bet you I could suck 37 dicks in an hour.
Dude, there's only one of me. Well, hey, let's get to work.
Dude, well, why didn't Woody Harrelson just like break up with his gold digging girlfriend
And marry Wesley
and
Snipes.
get with Wesley Snipes? They could have hustled.
They could have been hustlers if you.
They could have been a
Catch my
hustling couple.
Modern day Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah. A modern Woody Harrelson and Wesley Snipes. That was a little bit too progressive for the 90s, though.
I mean, yeah, they just solved racism in like this 80s. Like they don't want to like take on like gay rights too soon.
They can't go after the gay shit yet.
No, that's what Green Book. The fucking
That's what Green Book
Rainbow Book.
is.
Rainbow Book.
Rainbow Book.
Oh, dude, I can't wait for that in like 10
No, that's
years.
what Bohemian Rhapsody was.
Oh god, that's awesome. You can only have. Oh my god, no, Oscar categories are just gonna be best race movie,
Best gay movie.
Best gay
That's a
movie.
gay movie.
best
You
gender
remember?
movie.
Have you guys remember that joke where it's like it's 2037 and it's like there's 37,000 genders?
Yeah. I mean,
That's like the future we're going towards.
I
Dude,
hope
we
so.
already got that many.
We have 37,000 genders.
No, we have like
No.
7 million.
7 million.
That's more than 37,000.
No, I
We
know.
need
That's what I'm
more.
saying. Unless you think that's a bit of a
Like
hyperbole,
if you really
Quinn.
think about it, there's just infinite. Like,
Is 7 million too much, Quinn?
I don't know if 7 million's too much, but we do have too much of
what?
porn.
Porn?
Porn?
I think we got enough.
No, I
What?
don't think we have enough.
What? Okay,
What's your guys'?
we're gonna finish this off before it gets like too fucking.
What porn site do
Brain
you
dead.
guys use?
But yeah, so next week we might be watching Scooby Doo, the live action one, or we might be watching Food Boy.
Oh,
We'll find out.
Ooh, dude, do a Twitter
Both
poll.
good choices, Quinn.
I gotta go back and watch the trailer for Food Boy.
And it's
man.
whatever trailer speaks to you the
Isn't
most.
that like a Disney Channel movie?
It is
Yeah, it's like a directed
decom
Quinn, you're
decom
really
original,
trying to
baby.
Fucking just like ruin our lives.
We're getting ever closer to episode 10. Sweet episode 10.
Episode
I think-
10. Oh God.
What are we at now? This is episode 8.
Dude, done it in the books.
Dude, that's
Damn.
2 months on the books.
All right,
Damn, boys.
guys, good pod. I'm just
It
gonna
was
say,
even better without the certain somebody.
yeah, fuck Alec. We could do this as a 3-man pod, easy.
Yeah, thank you for joining us with the special episode of Honors Film with Noah Cope and Lucas Leonard and the
And
intern.
and our intern Jamie.
And our intern.
Dude, also, while we're at it, shouts out to the Dirty Bird.
Yeah, Dirty Bird
The
Boys
Dirty
just
Bird
recorded our first
pod.
episode. That was fun.
Yeah, is it up yet?
No, I can send it to you guys though. I don't think we're gonna post this one.
The
What?
Dirty Bird
Mhm.
podcast. Oh God.
Gotta post it.
Oh no, dude, I can't post that yet. All right,
Post it, pussy.
hey, will I post it? Let's see next time on Honors Film,
On Honors Film Podcast.
and then we can play out to like anime music. Dun dun dun.
Yeah.
Da-da-da.